Okay, I'm all showered. It was fun. It's actually a little bit cooler than last time. Just stoked the fire up. Waiting to catch some deer here or there. And pork tenderloin. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Got a little smoke to it. Looking good, looking good. Alright. I'll get some better pictures tonight of my new LEDs that I put in. I just need to install a plug up here on this board somewhere and have some permanent power to it. Right now I've got an extension cord running to it. Alright, I'm going to turn on some TV and we'll see what this afternoon brings, okay? Later. Well, it's getting that time. Sun's starting to go down. Corn is out, and I'm just waiting to see what kind of events happen tonight. I got my guns back out and loaded, ready to go. And might even throw a little pistolet at them. Let's check that tenderloin. Oh yeah. Looking good, looking real good. A little bit longer. Well, the sun is going to go down. We'll probably get another little while, another hour, hour and a half. I keep hearing something over here in the woods crashing around. I think it's a squirrel. Last night, behind me, there were raccoons attacking the corn. And I keep hearing something back there crunching around. But then again, I don't know if it's those buzzards, maybe? Because there were about 4 or 5 or 6 on that hog. That might be what I'm hearing because it's so quiet. Of course, I got the TV going. Sunshine. Wow, look at that. It got a fire going. Because it's already getting cool. Anyhow, I think the tenderloin will be ready in another 15 or 20 minutes, but I'm going to let it cook. And I'm going to fix me a bourbon and Coke. So let's throw down, people. Woo! So, my friend, just a little bit left. In my cup. A little extra. And my Coke, which is my last 12 pack of Coke, but I have more. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Just one. Just one. You know, it's funny, Marty was right. I just like to stay busy. I can't just sit down and relax. I think I just get bored too easy. So I'm gonna get some wood over here for the fireplace, which is all dried up somewhat. Somewhat rotten wood. And there's so much firewood on the ground. Hardwood at that, from the 2 hurricanes that we just had this year. So I'm going to get this fire pit going good. Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, boom. Those of you who've never seen this is a beaver log where a beaver chewed and fell the tree and then chewed this in as well. And I wood burned it. Beaver wood. It's Rob Sprinkle's idea, actually. Good to go. So I just changed my coil on my e-cig. Nothing eventful, but Mari's still texting me, and mio esposa, eu te amo, saudades, saudades minha vida. Quintalone, Cabana, Mari Quinta juntos, para sempre, aqui. Oh my God, muito, muito feliz, feliz, baby. Mari, come. Em breve, ok, amor? Em breve. Eu te amo. Okay. Dinner's ready. I've got my dirty rice and beans on my plate. And pork tenderloin right here, sliced up. It's been resting for a while, so I'm getting ready to throw down. All right, guys. Bon appetit. All right, here we are, Saturday night. The sun is disappearing on us quickly. That's the last of this day we'll ever see again. I am sitting, how you like my little Christmas candle going in the window? I've had these up here for about 4 years now. And they come on and go off by themselves. I just put new batteries in them. There's one in each window. One over there, one there. Watching a little West Virginia football versus Texas. And here's my new lights. I know Marty wanted to see them, so. But like I said, they change colors and dim and do all kinds of crap. But I like it because it gives a little bit. This is on low right now, so just enough light to see everything. Of course, you can't see it in this video, but here we are. All right, I just cut all the spotlights on. I have yet to see a single deer. It might be hunkering down because of the weather, because it's cold already. I got this fire here going. And if anything interesting happens, I'll bring it to you. And if not, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so I'm sitting here. It's been about an hour since I've talked to you. I got 3 deer right here at the end of the road, naturally. Eating all the corn that I put out naturally. And they keep looking at me like this is something new to them. Which I don't know why they're so spooked. Even though one is coming closer and closer up the road. See if you can catch them. Let me turn the camera around. Yeah, just sitting there watching me the whole time. They're not spooking off. Big deer, all of them. So I'm wondering what's going on around the corner where I put corn out behind the cabin. Because I just heard something in the woods over there crashing around. So who knows, but let's go check it out. Nothing back there that I can see. But there's something here on the other side. Probably a deer standing right off. Going to a little field. I just spooked it off when I stood up and walked over into the light. This is crazy, man, I tell you. And these characters down here, well, if you can see them down there. Nah, never can see them. They're as plain as day to me in the light, or what I can see with the naked eye, but they're there. Alright, well, they're not there anymore because they just bounced off. I don't know why they're so spooky tonight. I just don't know what's going on here. No deer behind the cabin either. There they go. Damn, they were back there the whole time. Just snorted at me. I don't know if you heard it. Just far enough in the shadows where I couldn't see them. So I'm gonna walk over here. Shut the shed door. Nothing crawls in here tonight when I get up in the morning to go take a dump. a note to have a possum with you or something. I do need to put up that meat, let it cool off enough. Tell you what, I got more groceries up here. I way overdid it. Well, sorta. I didn't need to get what I got, but it was buy one, get one free at the Harris Teeter. I need to go get some wood. Put in the fireplace. Yeah, they were standing right there the whole time. All right. I'm going to kill my little light here. All right, I'm going to chill out and see if they come back out. I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, so I have been sitting out here for a while now. And I think I'm going to call it a night. The deer that were at the end of the road, they took off. I don't know why they're so spooky tonight. And the deer that were behind the cabin are probably standing there right now. And we're going to sneak around there and catch them. So, good morning. Wow. Sunday morning. I look like crap already, but anyhow, I just woke up. So, last night, I don't remember where we left off with videos, but it was an interesting night. Between the deer and the noises and the 5 times I probably got up to go pee last night, and the deer standing behind the cabin that scared me every damn time I stepped out onto the yard. And they took off like a herd of buffalo, and I'm assuming with their tails up. So I'm assuming that might have been some deer that haven't been around here before. Hence the 2 bucks that Dad saw Friday. Wishful thinking. So this morning I got up, forgot about the time change, but my phone changed the time, and it was already daylight. So I jumped up, grabbed some corn, put some corn out, put some corn down there at the end of the road, got me a fire going, got a griddle of bacon going over there on the flat top, whatever the thing's called. I got a whole pack of bacon. I have eggs, cheese, and bread, and butter. So this might be a great bacon, egg, and cheese morning sandwich. I might hit the roads. Anyhow, I didn't sleep worth a flip last night. Up every hour on the hour, it seemed like. Like I said, peeing, deer, playing, you know. I woke up one time and looked out, and they're out there frolicking in the road. I'm like, yeah, okay. As long as y'all grow not a big set of horns, you'll be okay. Anyhow, early this morning, and here we go at it. Mari's finally home at the sitio. Amor, Mari sitio perfecto. Oh, thank God. Mari relax. Mari café de manhã. Yum yummy. Relax. All dia. No trabalho. Okay? No trabalho. And I'm going to do the same thing. Get Parker at 1 o'clock. So stand by. I'll bring this awesome breakfast to you. Oh yeah. Got some bacon going here on my little hot plate. Man, I can't believe it's already going on 9 o'clock. It seems like it's 6 in the morning. Time change. Look at this fire, y'all. God almighty. Man, I tell you what, things are looking up. Got rain coming this afternoon though, but I'll be long gone, packed up by then. Sun is up through the trees right there, yeah. I just don't know what to expect today. It's so cold. It's 40. Like, I don't even know what the temperature is. 40 something now. But I'm gonna scramble me up some eggs and have me some breakfast. So Parker just called me. Says he thinks he lost his phone, or either left it in the deer stand. I just finished cleaning up. Yeah, cleaning up the kitchen, so to speak. And standing out here now. It's getting windy. But I was going to take a walk out on the road to see what's going on. I'm kind of still looking for those buzzards back out back. See if they're on that hog yet, but I guess I might not be able to see them from here, even though you think I would. I told Dad that I would mix up some spray today. Spray the cabin. It was funny because both of us were in bed Friday night. And I actually had drifted off to sleep. It was still early. And I literally thought Dad rolled out of the bed because he hit the damn floor. And I thought, oh my God. And I'm like, you all right? And he's like, there's a damn roach crawling down the wall. Anyhow, we laughed. God, that was a good laugh. Anyhow, I'm going to walk out to the road here. See if I see anything. This is where I heard a deer last night. Sneaking up on me, I guess. I was sitting on the porch. He couldn't see me. When I stood up, boy, he took off. Going. He was rolling out. Yeah, it caught me a little off guard. It actually feels like it's warming up, but then again, I'm staying busy. No hogs last night, at least not that I know of. Walk through my little cut here. Oh yeah, look at this. All kinds of hogs. These are hog tracks. Running down the road. 2, 3, 4 of them. Wow. And these are fresh. Fresh, fresh, fresh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hogs. Big hogs. Yeah, got the whole road tore up. Gotta be trying to sneak to that corn again. Maybe they didn't learn their lesson. So I'm down here on the curve. Stand by. They didn't come out here or run this far, so they must have gone off. Ran down the property line right here where we were at yesterday, where the dockside deer stand is, that property line. They're running parallel with the creek right here. This creek taps into Wamball Creek. Yeah, see, they all came running down the road and went right in here. Hit the property line, running the property line right on down. All these tracks. Let's see where they came from. My best guess is they were feeding at the condo this morning. Hit the feeder and came out and ran the road rather than slipping over to the other side. Hold on. Alright, so they're still running the road down to the property line. And these tracks come from right out of here again, where they crossed last time. They all came out. Been all in the ditch right here again. Might have slipped through here and went over to the corn, just like they did last weekend. I'm not really sure. So they might have got that corn sometime last night. But they definitely came from the feeder again. Went over here. God almighty. There's some nice deer tracks. Well, maybe they didn't learn their lesson. I tell you. Winter's coming and food is going to be scarce. All the acorns have dropped, which is only means they're going to just get worse. Keep throwing that corn out and the feeder's going off. Weird though. Friday afternoon, Dad put corn out and normally it's all gone, cleaned out. Dad went back to hunt Saturday where he saw the buck right by his blind and all the corn was still there. They didn't even feed on it that night. So, I don't know. Here's the road going in. And right down in there is where all the corn is. So they're slipping across the road here, going into the woods, and then coming around to the corn like they did last Saturday when I saw them all pile out on the road. So we're just going to have to declare war. Just such odd times, though. But you never know. Never know. Like last weekend, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, there they were, boom. First time I've ever seen it like that. And those tracks, which of course I haven't heard a car come down the road this morning. But those tracks are all in the road. Beautiful sunrise. Beautiful. Seeing if I see any tracks in the roads here. I don't. Came across this yard here. Sure did. Of course I put corn out this morning. All right here. Well, like I said last weekend, it is what it is. Not much worried about it. Just trying to overthink it, I guess. Doesn't matter. Hogs got to eat too. If we want to really eliminate them, we can. We know how to do it. I just can't see any tracks out here. Except for turkey tracks. Right in the ant pile. Check this out. That is a turkey track. So we've had turkeys walking in the front yard. Which last year turkey season wasn't that great. Of course I didn't hunt that much because I was in Brazil. But I was in Brazil for 2 weeks, and then of course getting back and getting into the routine of things. So those hogs got to be coming from the road through here and then coming on out and going to the corn, which is what the last ones did last weekend. This ground is so hard. It's hard to tell. I don't see any tracks. But I see plenty of game trails. Nice if I could figure out where they're coming in at. Set up a blind. Ooh, sun feels good. Well, the leaves are definitely turning and starting to fall. This tree right here, I don't know if you can see it, is turning. All the leaves are falling. All these leaves right here on this tree, look at them. Already fallen. Pond is clear. This is that stuff Dad's talking about. He wants out, which is some kind of algae or whatever. I'm sure it's a good filter to filter the water. Probably that's why it's so clear. But at the same time, they make a fish that you can buy to put in there. It's a grass carp, and he eats all that stuff, or she. But you have to get a permit and get them from the DNR, if I'm not mistaken. A certified vendor of some type. Look at this wind. I don't know if you can see it. It's gonna be breezy today. All right, let me get my coffee. All right, got my coffee. Sitting back down. Fire's about out, but I gotta let it burn out so I can pack up. That's the worst part about being up here, is having to pack up and go home. Because you're just starting to get into the groove of things, and then all of a sudden, it's time to pack up and go back home. Got to go back to work tomorrow. Which, I don't have a problem going back to work. Love my job, but leaving this place is just hard. But for the most part, I've kept everything clean and organized, so it won't take long to pack up. It's like checking out of a hotel, but you have to do all the cleaning. Empty the trash, make the beds, you know, put everything away, blah, blah, blah. But it's still a little bit early, so coffee. I gotta remember to bring cream back up here. So I'm out of coffee creamer. Really nothing much else to say that I could think of anyway. Next weekend is a 3-day weekend. Veterans Day off and observed Monday, so 3-day weekend. I'm taking a half a day Friday because Parker has an IGP, I think it's called, at school, scheduled at 11, so I'll be there for an hour and then I'm off the rest of the day. Which, if everything's going good with Parker, I'm going to grab him too and we're going to bolt and head on up here and enjoy a Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll come home Monday. Maybe. Might come home late Sunday night. I'll tell you one thing, I need to clean house. The condo. I need to clean. Anyhow, let's see what else happens. Alright, I managed to sit there for 5 minutes after last talking to you, and now decided to find something to do. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up my bug spray. This is another thing I bought off of Amazon. Got a Roundup 4-gallon backpack sprayer. Which is, I guess the next best thing would be to buy one of those tanks that you put on the back of a 4-wheeler with a 12-volt pump on it. But this is going to do for now. So this is the stuff I told you. It's called Compare and Save. And I'm telling you, it's 1 gallon, it's $20-some, $22 I think it was. It's the exact same ingredients as Roundup. And when it comes to reviews, I'm telling you, it works. I swear by this product. It makes, I think it was 75 or 80 gallons. So you figure $20 a gallon of Roundup times $20, or excuse me, 80 times $20 for Roundup I've sprayed around here, and I spent 20 bucks on this stuff. Amazon, Compare and Save. I swear by it. And then I also bought this from Amazon, same manufacturer, Compare and Save, and it's the kind of stuff you squeeze and measure out. And this is a bug killer, so you can put it in your sprayers or a backpack sprayer and treat your yard, treat your house, garages, what have you. And this stuff here was like 20 bucks, and it makes, I can't tell you how many gallons, but all I did was did the math on the instruction booklet that comes with it, and then I measured it out in a jar. So fill it to this line here for weeds, and that is for 4 gallons in the backpack sprayer, and then that line down here is for 1 gallon, and about the same amount you'll spray for bugs. So I just use this jar to measure everything out depending on how much I want to make. So I rinsed out the jar and got the weed killer out of it. Now I'm going to fill this thing up for bugs and mix it. All right. There's my bug killer. So now I know how much to mix in it. I got it all over my finger, so I'm going to go wash it off right now. I'll be back. All right. Wow. Can't get over this wind. Whatever. Alright, so I've washed my hands, washed this jar, and I'm going to make some bug spray. Makes 1 gallon. And I'm going to spray everything I can get my hands on. Alright, that's a gallon. I'm going to rinse out this jar here. And get spraying. Actually, I'm not going to spray yet. That'll be the last thing I do, because I got to rinse that thing out. So, just going to let it sit there. Right there. Ready to go. Gallon of bug spray. I'll spray all inside the shed there. I'll spray inside the cabin, and I'll spray the deck, because bugs like to get up underneath the deck. Alright, so in my boredom I decided to install the new plug for the LED light strip that I've got installed. You know, the new lights. But I need a constant source of power, so I'm trying to figure that out. But I think I'm going to have to put these porch lights on separate switches. So anyhow, I've got a brand new electrical box junction, getting ready to mount it. I'm going to run the wire, and I got to wait and get some switches for the lights. They'll be independent. In the meantime, I have a constant power source out here for the LED lights, so they can run at night. So I'm going to put this thing up right now. All right. I believe that's got it. So here's my plug. I'm just gonna wire it up so I can plug this in, run it to the jelly jar, and be done with it. But like I said, I need switches for the lights. We have one of my little projects knocking it out. Well, going on 11 o'clock. It's daytime now, my friends. Whew! I've been packing up for the past hour and a half, 2 hours. I was going to come out here and check this wire out because I really want to put a spotlight out here so I can see what the hell's going on. Get those deer used to the light or whatever else comes out here. So there's power right over there on that tree out in the middle of the yard right there. I can tap into it and continue on just to right over here and put a actually I can tap into the spotlight plug. Good deal. So you didn't even think about that. But the thing is putting the spotlight where it's not shining in my face. Because the whole object of everything that's lit up out here is pointing away from the cabin, so it lights up this side, the back, this side, and forward. You have no spotlights in your face whatsoever. Deer never go right over here on the other side of this dirt pile. So maybe that tree or further back shining this way. I don't know. Let me think about this for a minute, okay? Well, I've got everything packed up, ready to go. It took me pretty much the better half of the morning to get everything tucked away. I sprayed the entire cabin, inside, outside, for bugs, the shed. So hopefully that'll keep spiders. Spiders like to congregate. The last thing I always do is wash your hands because we touched everything around here. But I've enjoyed my weekend. Had a good time. Just talked to Parker. He finally got my picture of the hog from yesterday when we were back in the woods and found it. He's like, "Did you kill that?" And I'm like, "Well, we found it. I think I killed it last weekend." So he's all tickled. Alright. So with that being said, let's get ready to rock and roll on out of here. I always leave everything on the table that needs to go so I don't forget it, like my 2 phones, my e-cig, the juice, etc, etc, etc. Okay, I got the plan figured out for the spotlight, so we're good there. And it's going to work perfect. So all I got to do is run, I don't know, 50, 75 feet, if that, 50 feet of wire. I'm going to go get a 4x4 post and sink it, mount it. I'm going to leave my tools up here so I can do all this, plus finish this wiring thing on the for the LED lights. Had just enough ice left to get this food home safely, because that's a bunch of food. And I think that'll be everything. So all I gotta do is lock everything up. Parker is at Parker's not at Aiden's. Parker is at Riley's. So I gotta remember how to get to Riley's over in McClellanville. And then take him back to Aiden so he can get his crap. And then we'll take off from there to go home. So that was another good weekend here at the farm. I'll get some video of the ride out. And I'll probably spend the better part of tonight merging it and trying to upload it to YouTube. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. For whatever it's worth, it's just something to do, something I enjoy. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off to get Parker now. So this will definitely conclude our weekend. Those hog tracks are still on the road. There's only been a couple of cars that I've seen today. Anyhow, this concludes the weekend. I enjoyed it, everybody. Peace out next weekend.